again from Dolbrodmaeth kitchen today, and it's the 19th of October 2024, and I'm going to make some mince pies, but I'm just going to do the most simplest mince pies ever for me. Anyway, I've got a jar of mincemeat, so we're not making our own mincemeat. We've got this one from Lidl, which looks very nice, so we're going to try and do this one. It's a vegetarian one, so there we are. I'm not making vegetarian mince pies, but you can. You just change the oil, the fat out for oil, but I like a bit of fat, so I'm going to use some lard and I'm going to use some butter. So we're using half and half lard and butter. So we're going to use, I'm going to use my organic strong white flour. I just use it anyway, so it doesn't matter what flour I use, I just use any flour. So I'm using this one. So the texture of this is a bit more, what is the word? You know, it's not as fine as when you buy normal flour. So, but it doesn't matter. I've made sausage rolls with it, I've made tarts with it. It's perfectly fine. Probably wouldn't be alright for making cakes with, but for making pastry it seems to be fine for that. That's my opinion, okay? Just so you know, that's my opinion for me. So, I've got some water here. I haven't measured it, I've just put some in a jug. I don't usually measure the water, I usually just go by eye, and we're going to do it all in a ninja today because it's very, very quick. We just need some salt, a little pinch of salt, don't we? So we're going to just use 8 ounces of flour and then 4 ounces of fat and then the water. That's it, that's what we're using, and a bit of salt. That's all we're putting in it. So let's get on. So we'll measure out our flour first. I thought I needed a bowl. I was just thinking I need a bowl, don't I, for something. Yeah, I'll just get a bowl. Hold on. Bowl. And put it on our scales, and then we'll do it like that. Set it to 0, and then we'll measure out our flour. Now it's just over 8 ounces. It's 8.2, and we'll just tip that in here. Reset that, and add the fat. We're just making a mess, look. Doesn't matter, it's easy cleaned up. So we're going to use 4 ounces of lard, and 2 ounces of lard and 2 ounces of butter. Not 4. Nearly. That's 2. Put that in. 2 ounces of butter. I've got some here that we melted for some reason. I can't remember what for. A little bit more than that. A bit more. Right, stupid things happen again. How'd I do? Right, that's that done. Pinch of salt. A little bit of water to bring it all together. If it's not, we'll just add a little bit more. Shut the machine and mix away. up. There we are. That's it. So we've made the dough. That's it. So what you can do is you can make this in advance, put it in the fridge, roll it out when you need it. So that's what I'm doing. Just don't cut yourself on all the blades. Then I just rinse this out really quick. Under the hot water. That's it. I always take care of the blades first because I don't like them. And then we can just unplug this, switch it off. That's so quick. That's the pastry made. I love these things. They've got these suction pads on that help you to so they don't move. Really cool. That's it. Put it back with all my other gadgets. So, put that in there like that and we'll wash that up in a minute. So what we need to do now is just roll out a pastry on our board. So we've got the flour here. Put a sprinkling of flour on here, like so. Bring our little ball of pastry together. I'm only making this amount of pastry because it's only me and Simon. We don't need tons of, you know, mince pies. Marble. I love this because it stays cold and it's nice for the pastry. So I'll just put a little bit of flour on it and roll out. I'm only doing this because I'm making bread, and usually when I cook something in the oven I try and do as many things in the oven at the same time, because obviously prices of energy are through the roof, and I find that if I've got my oven on, the cooker on, I need to cook as much as possible all at once. And that way I don't have to keep putting the oven on. So that's the reason why I've just decided to make these mince pies, which I've probably made before on camera. But I just thought I would do it again, because I haven't done them for years on camera. So I haven't made any food videos for a long, long time. So now I'm in a mood to make some. Right, that's it. So, quite thin. So we're going to make, how many? Probably 8, maybe? I don't know how much we'll get out of that. If we can't make tops for them, we'll just cut a little strip of pastry and put it on. If we can't make proper little lids, so I'm not bothered. We'll try and make 12. We should be able to make 12. Let's just get a bit of the grease-proof paper and just grease these. So this is my grease-proof paper that I use for my butter. And I'm just going to get a bit back here on this part. There's a bit of butter left in here. Just go like this. I don't tend to wash these either. I tend to only wash them if they get bits of food stuck on them. If they've got them, then I tend to not wash them. So if you can just grease them, they will probably not stick. And I do find butter and lard papers are much better for greasing things with. Much better than oil. It doesn't tend to work with oil. And also you don't really want oil on your pastry. Yeah. Not on the outside. Right, so that's that. Now I need a cutter to cut them with. Hold on. I need to go down there. I've got my cutter. In case you're wondering what that bubbling noise is, I'm doing another video for my tomato relish, which is cooking. So this is a separate video. I'm trying to keep all the videos separate, otherwise it gets very confusing. So I'm just going to cut these out. Remember when my kids were little, I used to do a lot of baking all at the same time. I think the kids loved that. Have a baking session. We're only going to be little mince pies, not very deep ones. If you use a bigger cutter, you can make deeper mince pies. But we don't need deep mince pies. These would be sweet enough. Oh God, I've got to get Simon to open the lid again on the jar. Definitely can't seem to open jars now. Simon's working outside today. Doing lots of manly work, lifting, clearing concrete and earth and stuff. Slabs, all sorts. All the stuff I can't do. I don't want to do, basically. I'd rather do cooking. Right. I don't think we can have enough. Oh. Just need to sort of just make that little bit of pastry a little bit bigger, just so I can get one more. Yes. Right, that's it. That's a really thin one though, but never mind. And what we do now, because look, I've done that, so we've got 12. But we're not going to have enough to make pastry lids, so all we do is make little strips of pastry and then lay little strips on the top. That's what we do, like little lattice ones. There are no rules when it comes to making pies for yourself. I just make up my own rules. Always have done when it comes to cooking. I need the jar open first. So I need to put the mincemeat in next. I'll make some little strips. There. Right, now I need to get the jar open. Oh, did you see the strips? I don't know if you saw me making them. I don't know if you can see. So I just cut up some strips of pastry. So we're going to just lay them on, even if you only get like 2 bits of pastry, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I've got to get Simon to open the jar. And if you did, please give me a like and a thumbs up. And ring that notification bell so you get notified when I add another new video, whether it be food or DIY or the garden. I do lots and lots of different kinds of videos. I'm just getting back into the cooking because we had our kitchen all done and it looks amazing. Just me and Simon did it. We just cleaned the whole thing. Simon regrouted some of the tiles and put some of the tiles back up, but it basically had a deep clean is what we did, a deep clean, and that means cleaning every mortal thing in the kitchen. The ovens, all of these stainless steel units, because everything comes out and nothing's fixed to the wall, so you can move everything apart from the sinks. But even the shelves under the sinks you can move, you can take them off and give them a really good clean. So we gave the whole kitchen a deep clean, ready for when we open next year. So this was really important to do this, and has made me feel a lot more comfortable in my kitchen now. It's very organised. We put a lot of the pots and pans that we don't use down in the cellar, because when you've got a business this size, like building this size and a kitchen this size, you get a lot of equipment that you don't necessarily need all the time, but you can't really get rid of it because you might need it one day. Or when you sell it on, you usually sell all the equipment on as well, you see, apart from your own personal mixers and stuff like that. But a lot of the cutlery and the cups and saucers and the plates and all that goes with the business. So you usually have an inventory. Oh, you don't need to know all this. Why am I telling you? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please give me a like and a thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you watch the next one. So thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Please leave a comment below because I do love to hear from you, and let me know how you're getting on in your kitchen and what you're getting up to, because I would love to know. And are you getting ready for Christmas now? I will be putting some of my Christmas videos back up where I've made cake, Christmas pudding, all those kinds of things, and we've just done our first touch of Christmas today with our mince pie. So thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye for now. Bye. Back again. I've been outside, got time to open my jar of mince meat this time because I couldn't open it. So I'm just going to stir it around a little bit because sometimes at the top you get like a crust. Yeah. Smells like Christmas. Lovely. Anyway, we'll put it this side so you can see what we're doing. And we're just going to put a teaspoon of mincemeat in each one. Okay, hold on. Okay. Put this side. Right. A bit more. Okay. So you don't want to overfill your mince pies for the simple reason that when they bubble up, they will spill out of their pastry cases. So you try and keep the innards inside the pastry, if you know what I mean. So anyway, we've got our pastry here, so we're just going to break them and put them on. So this is not very artistry. We'll put them on that way. They're sort of a bit weird. I'll just put them on however you want. we could just make one big mince pie, you know, in one of them flan dishes. As you can see, I'm not doing them in any kind of method. I'm just putting the pastry on. If I was doing it for someone else, I'd make nice cases, but this is just for me and Simon. We don't care, okay? Simon doesn't care as long as, you know, I make food for him. He doesn't care. And I don't care when he makes food for me what it looks like, so it looks alright anyway. So you could put some milk on the top, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave them like that. These are my Halloween pies, Halloween mince pies. You could make them little ghosts or something, couldn't you, to put on the top? Like that'll do. Anyway, let's just pop them in the oven and for about 15 minutes, I think, on a sort of medium oven, whatever your oven is. Mine is a bit peculiar because it is a commercial oven and the numbers, I can't actually see them anymore, so I just go by what the flame is, so it's about a medium flame. Okay, we're going to put them in the oven and we'll show you once they're done. Bye! So we're going to pop the mince pies in the oven now. So the oven is nice and warm. It's been on for hours because I was cooking the bread in there. So we're going to put the mince pies in the oven on the top shelf, and they won't take very long. And it's on a medium heat, so that's it. And we'll leave those for 15 minutes and then we'll come back. Okay. Pies out the oven. They've been in here for about 20 minutes. So there they are. So we're just going to take them out, put them on the side and just let them cool down for a second and then take them out of the little, you know, this. That's right. God, I can't speak. Anyway, we'll come back in a sec and I'll show you the mince pies. Pies here. Just taking them out of here. Gently lifting them up with my thumb and a knife. Very, very gently. Get them from underneath, just lift them out. Don't touch the mince meat, because you'll know about that. If you do, very, very hot. Just prise them out really gently. Like so. Sometimes they like being a bit awkward, but leave that one a sec. That's why it's best to leave them for a few minutes, but you don't want to leave them too long. Oh shit. You don't want to leave them too long because otherwise you could, they could stick in there like glue. They tend to do that if you're not careful. So we've sort of got to get a happy medium of when you feel comfortable to take them out. and then just let them cool down a bit. There we are. This one here has been very awkward. There's always one. Up she come. Yeah, that one didn't come out very well, but it doesn't matter. We've got 11 good ones. Lovely mince pies we just made, and I managed to get them out of the container and they look very gorgeous. So I can't eat them at the moment because they're very, very hot. Only one got stuck. As you can see, one got stuck, but the rest came out really easily. I think it's just because there was a bit of spillage with the mince meat and it went over the top of the pastry, which is why you don't overfill them, because it then acts like a glue and sticks them in there. Especially if you let them get too cold. Always take them out while they're quite hot because they're easy to get the knife underneath and lift them up. And I just use my thumb and my knife, and I always find that they come out easy. So there we are, we have 12 lovely mince pies with unusual lattice topping. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. Hold on, let me just